Barbara Kingsolver, Animal, Vegetable, Miracle, A Year of Food Life. Dive into the world of Animal, Vegetable, Miracle, A Year of Food Life by Barbara Kingsolver and embark on a journey to reconnect with the source of our food. With today's society leaning heavily on mass-produced, genetically modified, and chemical-laden products, this book encourages readers to return to their roots and embrace locally grown, organic foods. Discover the importance of seasonal planting, harvesting, and consumption, as well as the ethical treatment of animals. This summary will guide you through the intricacies of growing your own food, the beauty of fresh produce, and the benefits of cooking from scratch.
The hidden costs of modern food. Our disconnection from the sources of our food has led to a reliance on mass-produced items, often full of synthetic additives and genetically modified organisms, causing us to consume more calories than needed. Re-embracing local, organically produced food can counteract this harmful trend. City life has distanced us from food production, causing a shift in our consumption habits. While many prefer the idea of locally sourced, organic food, they often end up purchasing items from massive food corporations, which focus on mass production using synthetic fertilizers, pesticides, and genetically modified organisms. This results in food lacking in the wholesome quality that many are seeking. Consumers are aware of the inhumane treatment animals face in industrial farms but continue to support these practices due to lower prices compared to local, organic options. It is important to consider the reason behind higher prices: the personal care and attention given by farmers to produce better quality, nutrient-dense food. In the aftermath of World War II, the U.S. government turned to chemical fertilizers to ensure a cheap and consistent supply of corn and soybeans. This led to the creation of high-fructose corn syrup and hydrogenated oils, as well as providing feed for livestock. However, this overproduction has persisted, with American farmers producing approximately 3,900 calories per person daily, far more than necessary for an individual. Consequently, people are inadvertently taking in excessive calories. The ubiquity of genetically modified, GM, plants in the U.S. food supply chain only adds to the nutritional issues. The fact that GM foods are not required to be labeled as such means their consumption is often unavoidable. Industrial food producers even strategize on new ways to encourage the consumption of these surplus calories, leading to widespread obesity. It's time for society to take a step back and remember the value of locally produced, organic food as a healthier alternative to the mass-produced, chemically infused products that dominate the modern food landscape. Bounty of local gardens. Embarking on the journey of growing your own food, such as vegetables and flowers, can be an incredibly rewarding and helpful experience. By planning ahead and utilizing your local garden, it is possible to savor a variety of fresh produce throughout the year. Notable flavors include wild asparagus in March and more delicate greens in the warmer months like kale, endive, and baby lettuce. With a little dedication and foresight, you can begin to appreciate the remarkable natural beauty of real, homegrown food. As the chill of winter fades and the rejuvenating springtime emerges, now is the perfect time to begin cultivating your own garden. Starting in March, plants such as vegetables and flower seeds can be sown indoors beneath the gentle warmth of fluorescent lights. This head start ensures that even when next March rolls around, you can continue to enjoy a bountiful supply of homegrown produce from the previous year's harvest. Among the earliest delights of spring is the elusive asparagus. Often found growing wild, it transforms rapidly from a recognizable spear to an entirely different appearance in just a day if left unpicked. But with each pluck, it eagerly regrows, offering a succulent and satisfying treat. As April arrives, the world awakens further to the bright colors and enticing scents of fresh blossoms. This is the signal to prepare your garden for adventures ahead. Amidst the enchanting blooms of April are various cool weather vegetables growing happily under a canopy of snow. With well-timed planting in February, potatoes, onions, peas, and members of the cole family, including broccoli, kale, and cabbage, offer their delights in the heart of spring. With the graceful elegance of spinach, kale, endive, and baby lettuce earning their place at the table, the exquisite sense of satisfaction from freshly harvested greens cannot be overstated. Topped with toasted walnuts and rich goat cheese, such a plate of sun-warmed vegetables serves as a poignant reminder of the unparalleled beauty and nourishment that real, homegrown food provides. Embrace urban gardening and cooking. Tap into your inner gardener and chef, even in an urban setting, by starting a small garden on your balcony. Enjoy the rewards of homegrown produce and embrace the therapeutic benefits of cooking with ingredients you've grown yourself. Get to know your greens and appreciate the health benefits and savings from your own harvest. The call of the garden is alluring, transporting us to a simpler time when people relied on the land's bounty. Embrace this feeling and defy urban living by creating a garden right on your balcony. With container gardening, you can grow tomatoes, basil, and any other favorite vegetables in a compact space. As you nurture your garden, delight in the seasonal harvest, from squash, eggplants, and cucumbers in July, to tomatoes of different varieties in August. Reap the benefits of your gardening efforts by cooking with these fresh, homegrown ingredients. Not only will it encourage healthier eating for you and your family, but it will also save you money. Moreover, cooking with produce you've grown deepens your connection to the ingredients and their impact on your body. The process of gardening and cooking offers relaxation, therapy, and the gratification of creating something of your own. Let the rewards of this holistic journey inspire you to treasure the urban garden and kitchen experience. Ethical harvesting and seasonal foods. Adapting to changing seasons involves making adjustments to our diets, often incorporating foods that provide warmth and strength during winter months. Ethically raised and harvested animals can provide sustenance without unnecessary cruelty. Non-industrial farming respects the welfare of animals while providing meat for consumption. Seasonal dietary changes can also include nutritious vegetables such as potatoes and pumpkins, which offer energy and versatility. As the seasons change, so do our eating habits. To endure the chill of winter, we often turn to foods that provide warmth and fortitude, finding strength in animals that have been raised and harvested with care. Contrary to the controversial practice of industrial farming, ethical animal harvesting entails planning and respect, aiming to give the animal as high a quality of life as possible before consumption. Industrial farming often involves inhumane practices without any consideration for the fear and pain experienced by the animals living in deplorable conditions. In contrast, ethical animal harvesting can be accomplished without causing fear or pain, ensuring a compassionate process. The author shares a personal account of harvesting roosters with her family one September. They followed a gentle method to spare the rooster from pain by turning it upside down until it fell asleep, decapitating it quickly and painlessly, and draining its blood. After the harvest, October brings an abundant variety of delicious vegetables such as potatoes and pumpkins. Providing carbohydrates and energy, potatoes are best planted as soon as soil can be worked, typically around St. Patrick's Day in March. Pumpkins are another delightful autumn delicacy, being the largest vegetable we consume and offering a multitude of culinary possibilities. In summary, ethically raised and harvested animals and seasonal vegetables provide a compassionate and nourishing relationship with food during the colder months. Embracing practices that prioritize animal welfare and seasonal produce will not only satiate our bodies but also our conscience. Winter nutrition and creativity. Embracing the winter season calls for a well-stocked freezer, prioritizing nutrient-rich meats and fats to support physical and mental health. Indulge in seafood, omega-3 fatty meats, and frozen vegetables to boost energy levels and fend off seasonal depression. Additionally, winter is an ideal time to experiment in the kitchen, using frozen produce, pesto, and various ingredients to create delicious and satisfying meals. Let the cold season be an opportunity to expand your culinary horizons while nourishing your body and mind. Start by ensuring that your freezer is filled with a variety of meats and fats, such as fish, nuts, chicken, beef, and turkey. These protein-rich foods not only keep you warm and energetic but also meet your body's metabolic needs for vital nutrients. Individuals dwelling in areas with limited daylight and chilly temperatures are highly encouraged to incorporate more seafood into their diets. Consuming fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids can help combat depression and boost overall mental health. Additionally, pasture-finished beef is another excellent source of omega-3. With less focus on consuming freshly harvested produce, winter presents a fantastic opportunity to get inventive in the kitchen. Dive into your freezer to find an array of frozen vegetables like grated zucchini, greens for salads, or sliced apples for pies, as well as ample squash for soups, stews, and vegetable pies. Don't forget that pesto can also be frozen and used to create a quick, delightful pasta dish. Explore making pesto from a wide variety of vegetables such as tomatoes, basil, or other greens. Store it in small jars or plastic bags, and when you're ready to indulge in a pasta meal, simply thaw the pesto, mix it in with cooked pasta, and add olives, sun-dried tomatoes, parmesan for a deliciously satisfying dish.
In Animal, Vegetable, Miracle, Barbara Kingsolver challenges the status quo of industrialized food production and consumption, calling for a revolution in the way we interact with our meals. By growing our own food, thinking seasonally, and respecting the lives of animals, we can regain control over our diets, enjoy fresher, healthier ingredients, and contribute to a more sustainable future. Cooking from scratch not only keeps us in touch with our food sources, but also allows for greater control over our overall health. By embracing the messages conveyed in this book, we can embark on a journey of self-sufficiency, appreciation, and environmental stewardship, one meal at a time.